Welcome back to Hit Points Gaming. Today we are going to be starting a new campaign, Chris and I, of Comanauts by Plaid Hat Games. So it's been a while since you and I have been a part of a campaign game. We are still playing Seafall.
I don't know when.
It's still happening, but we are going to be playing this for a little while. Now, if you're not familiar with Comanauts, it's basically the second storybook game in the Plaid Hat line.
Well, Jeffrey Hawthorne made this. He's also created Mice of Mystics, which was so good. I never played it. You guys played it. Such a good story that they're making a movie out of it, a Hollywood movie.
That's pretty interesting.
Right?
It was the first game that I introduced dungeon crawling to Andrea, and she liked it. And I got her hooked, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've got some board games we can keep playing. Very difficult game, by the way. Really? Okay. Sometimes stupid difficult, but really cool. Cool story. I liked it. And to your point, they're making a movie.
The story was really cool. Like I heard about, we were playing this game, so I did some research about what it was. Okay. And I read the story a little bit about Mice and Mystics. It sounded really interesting. I can understand why they're doing, a movie on it, why kind of deal. Excellent. And because the story is so involved in that this should be good. And the predecessor kind of to this is
Stuffed Fables, which I did not play, but I think it took the story from Mice and Mystics and then did this whole book area as the game board. Yeah. And that's what's in here. That's why I got interested in it and I wanted to try it out. Yeah. Okay. Because we're doing another campaign, a series like this, what we've done in the past is we kind of just, what have you been up to? It's been a while since you've been on something, so what have you been up to, either board games or, well, I do know, I want to bring up stuff with some board games for you. Okay. But anything else in general? Now's the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still playing Marvel Strike Force. Okay. I'm in over maybe 13, 14 months. Really good. There's a new update with War, so it's really fun.
No one cares.
There's a billion. They made $150 million last year.
If anybody's playing that game, leave a comment. Let Chris know that you've got a friend.
Let him know there's other people out there. Of course, GOT. Not going to talk too much about it because I don't know who's watching. Okay. But Game of Thrones is back.
Right, we've got 4 episodes left.
I think this is Okay. The second week already. We'll be going into the third week soon. We're really excited. Becky, my wife, and I watch it. It's a fun thing to watch. Really excited about that. As far as other games, not really into playing too much.
I think this is the first time that you've actually gone out and purchased some other well-known games, and you're playing with Becky.
Yeah, Becky's trying. She's been showing an interest, and I don't really want to get too heavy into it. But yeah, we picked up Azul and picked up something else, but I don't want to say because I picked her up because she's been wanting it. Right. She's not going to watch this anyway. She's not going to watch this. So I picked up Villainous. We haven't played it. I haven't read the rules or anything yet, but she really wanted to check that out. Yeah. I doubt we're going to really play it because it's not super complicated, but I was watching a couple videos, reading some stuff on it. It might be a little too much for her, but
definitely should play it. And from what I hear, you 2 players. I don't know if you can even play with 2 players.
You can play with 2 players. Okay. But it kind of seemed like it was kind of boring. Same thing when we picked up Azul. Azul, you said you didn't really enjoy too much. And it's fun. I like it. She likes it. But for 2 players, it's a little odd because you can kind of count the turns with the colors, the way the tiles work. You can see who's going to be what you're going to leave each other with kind of deal. Mm-hmm. So it's not as fun with 2 players. I think with the 3rd player, it'd be a whole lot better. But yeah, we're trying to get a little more board games, card games in the house. Good. We kind of do puzzles and stuff too, but
that's exciting.
It is. It's fun. I did it with my grandmother. It's really relaxing. It's nice to watch television, a movie, and just kind of
build the puzzle.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
We've been playing Madara.
Oh, so you invite me over to play Comanauts after we played that Holding On game that's over there. Very similar to this. Holding On, totally unenjoyable. Not enjoyable at all.
We gave it 1 chance.
I did not.
Actually, we gave it 2 chances.
Yes.
I don't even think the video's out yet about it and our thoughts. But the theme is still there. It's the same thing. Somebody's in a hospital, you got to treat them. This is more of they're in a coma, they got to jump into it. But we tried it out, and we were going to do a series of it. So now you're going to play Comanauts because Andrea and I are doing Madara, which is fantastic.
And you get, people are really enjoying watching that. You had me play Holding On first, which is the same colors, the same idea of this. And it totally ruined this game for me because I didn't want to play this because of holding on. And then you're like, oh no, it has a book. It's like adventure kind of. It drew me a little bit. I watched a couple videos on this. More interesting than holding on so far, but we haven't played it yet, so I can't really comment.
Right. We'll see how that goes. If this even gets out there, if this completely stinks, who knows? Okay. So Comanauts, story-wise, there's a decent story that we're not going to read. We're going to recap it for you. Right?
Okay. Go ahead.
There's this Dr. Strawman, who goes through a coma. He's creating what?
Oh, the ring, the Mobius ring.
Okay, that's why I'm glad. He's creating this Mobius ring. What is the Mobius ring, Chris?
I don't know.
We don't know. They don't tell us in the story. It's not in the rule. It's not in the instructions. It's not in the story that you read. So
we know that he was exposed to radiation because of it.
Yes.
And we know that it's created a singularity, which is what we're doing.
Which is going to destroy the world, apparently, if this goes unchecked. So we now need to go into his mind, because now he's in a coma because of this singularity. And we basically have to figure out what's causing it and kind of wake him up.
Because of the radiation.
Because of the radiation. Got it.
Which is, the singularity has been contained, and we are trying to figure out how to stop that.
Now we
can't go into his mind and stop the radiation. We're going into his mind to try to figure out how to stop it.
Because he has the knowledge of how to, I guess, undo this or fix the ring.
And we are just total strangers off the street.
It's basically they enlisted us. Right? It's not like we're scientists going in like Time Stories, like we're agents. It's just like, oh, your psyche or your psychic, as it is in the book, matches his, so you can go into his mind and help him. So basically, we're going to be traveling to different. They're called coma zones. Basically, pieces of his memory or things that he's created, and we go in there as a character, which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of different characters in the game, and we go to this area. And we have to find the Prime ID is who we're trying to defeat.
Right.
But there's other bosses that we have to defeat and try and find the Prime ID in the meantime.
And the idea is remember, we're in his body, so the idea is going to be like fear or sloth, something like that. Like,
7 deadly sins?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, there's main things in there.
Anxiety, fear, or something like that.
Got things that can bother him.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be the bad guys are like kind of his defense mechanism, and that's fighting us because they don't recognize who we are.
Right.
We don't belong in there.
Like a white blood cell, I'm guessing.
Fighting white blood cells in this game. Now, this is a campaign game. From what I can tell, they mention it in the rulebook, but they don't tell you the rules of how to play the campaign. So I had to look it up. And they say you learn it once you beat it. Okay, it's
counterintuitive.
Yeah, I looked through the 5-page rulebook, and I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, I guess once we beat the first Prime ID, it will tell us how to play this as a campaign.
Okay.
So let us know if you enjoyed the playthrough and want to see more, and then we'll just keep going until maybe we win or lose the campaign.
Right. And on that note, I watched the Plaid Hat put a video out.
Okay.
And I learned a little bit from that, but I didn't learn so much from it because I don't know if it's what we learn in the game or not. Just wanted to throw that out there.
That you learned from the video?
The video, it was informative, but yet wasn't.
Got it.
You know, like it just didn't have enough information. Like you're saying, we don't really know. We had to look up a bunch of things we don't know.
We'll see how it goes, so bear with us.
Which could be enjoyable.
Right?
You know, like who knows?
Okay. All right. So to let you guys know, we each get 3 characters to play us, because we're both going to play 2 people each.
Okay.
3 characters. 2 of those characters are random. We don't even know who they are. The last one, we actually get to select from the leftovers. So we've selected a character each, 2 characters each, and we're going to show you who we selected, the items that we get for them. I'll show you some of the other cards that are going to be a part of the game that are off camera, and then we'll get started in our first coma zone. Okay, so the first one that I selected is Carl Gantry. He is from the Noir, I guess, coma zone. These are different areas that are in this doctor's thoughts. And he has a special ability here where he can use Tough Talk. Basically, you spend 3 of these insight tokens. That's how you're going to use his special ability, which you'll see throughout the game. This is going to be his special, so you roll dice and you're going to add that value to the die. Basically, a purple is a wild card, so or a wild die, which is pretty good. And these are tells you what items that he starts the game with. So he starts with a flashlight and a fedora. Basically, they give me plus 1 die roll really whenever I use a yellow die. And so we didn't really mention this, but there's a bunch of different dice in this game. Each color basically allows you to do something else. So like a red die is like a melee attack. Green is range attack. Yellow is search and smart. So basically this guy is a smart talker. Blue is, what is that, resistance? Yeah. And then purple, like I said, is a wild. So my smooth talker is going out there, I guess my investigator for my street smart abilities. Next is going to be Piper. She is a professional. Oh, I'm sorry. She is a. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Professional interviewer. She's basically like, she works for the media. She's a newscaster, right? And she gets +1 to the white dice, which you're going to see that's going to allow us to get the insight tokens that are going to use her powers. Basically, why I picked her is she's going to be able to remove dice from the threat track, which you'll see. And that's how basically monsters spawn on the board. They do attacks. Basically, it affects our time limit, so I want her to be around and, kind of manipulating that track. And she starts with keys, which... I don't even know how doors come into play in the game, but basically I can open one. Before I hand it over to Chris, I just want to show you the rest of the cards that are not going to be seen. Basically, these are all the item cards that you get in the game. You get these by finding certain things, by selecting a character. These are they're not shuffled, so basically when we find an item, we just go through this deck and we can grab it. This is going to be like our status effects. Game, I guess, when you I don't know, become fearful or scared or whatever, this is going to come into play. Don't know. We haven't looked at them. These are totems. Not sure what they do yet. I think totems are going to allow you to interact and travel to other coma zones throughout the game. This is our Doctor's Vital Track. So one of the bottom 3 cards in here, it was random, is a flatline card. If we ever draw that, he dies and we lose the game. We don't want that to happen. So I think this is kind of like our time track. If we take a long time, these cards are going to be drawn, and we don't want them to die. That's the whole point. Then there's these clue cards. Not really too sure how they interact, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to point us in the direction that the prime ID is. We go to that coma zone, and we defeat the prime ID, and game over. That's how we win the game. But we don't know where he is, because there are 5 possible coma zones that he could be in. I don't think the first one, because this is where we're starting. This was randomly distributed. And each zone has a certain prime ID that we have to, basically a boss that we have to defeat. So we're going to be traveling around to these different areas. You're going to see all these different stages in the book. And hopefully we destroy them. Now, the one thing I do want to mention is all of our characters come from different areas, right? So my Carl here, he belongs or should be fine in the noir area. But Piper might not be. So sometimes your person is suspicious, and you'll see how that plays into the game. Chris.
I'll be taking over Captain Continuum. You pretty much told me to play as this character.
What?
It's kind of a superhero role. I don't start with any extra cards or, I guess, tech or anything. I just have a special ability that I can just kind of destroy a hostile within 2 spaces.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then my other person here, Clink, is a robot. Again, we were talking about where they might not be good at. He's from Star's Edge, which is one of our places we can go, but he's horrible. He's suspicious a lot of other places, which is not too good. However, he starts with a Scuttlebot, which allows you to destroy an enemy. So if we run into enemies, I can just throw him at them. But he starts with extra green die, well, +1 to green. And the reason Corey made me play as Captain Continuum is +2 red dice, so at least we have someone who can dispatch enemies quickly.
I like it. Dr. Strobal.
I'm ready to save him.
Okay, that's who we're going after, because he's created the Mobius ring.
No, we're not. We're in his mind. Why would we go going after him? We're in.
We found him. We know where he is.
Yes.
We're looking. What are we looking for, though? We were told we need to find his inner child.
Right, okay.
That is what's going to lead us towards, is going to give us clues, I don't know how, lead us towards...
the correct location to find...
Right.
Right.
So we are starting at the Doran Industries,
Mm-hmm.
and this apparently with the card here, it says mid-40s is when, I guess...
It's when his memory...
When his memory created this, when he was in his mid-40s. Martin discovers Lester is working on a device similar to the Mobius device. Martin is determined to beat Lester to market, but similarities in their work make Martin paranoid that his work has been stolen.
Okay.
When chosen, travel to page 81. So this was chosen, because that's the first one. So then we go to page 81. So this is the first coma zone that we're going to be jumping into. So if you can read that story.
Okay. I'm going in.
Okay, do it.
It just is return all dice except for those stored. Okay, yeah. The bookkeeper passes the bookmark. So who wants to be the first starting player? You or I?
Why don't you start it?
Okay. All right.
You start with Clank, and then we'll go this way. Right?
Whatever. Comanauts.
Didn't he just ask
After
me?
years of working on the Mobius device, Martin began to see thieves in every shadow. He imagined rivals stealing it for the glory, and corporations stealing it and weaponizing it. Take on this manifestation of Martin's distrust that has stymied him ever since.
I just figured it out.
Okay.
Distrust.
This is this ID.
That's the boss.
Yeah. It says it on the card. Welcome to the mid-40s. There is only blackness and the sensation of wind whipping over your faces, and then there are stars in a night sky. Wow. You sail as a squadron through the dark. Your black parachutes pass unseen, a handful of stars winking in and out being the only sign of your presence. Cool air dances across your faces. The compound comes into view ahead of you, and your HUDs quickly point out locations of guards and your entry point. You bank hard to the left, moving in unison, preparing to circle around to an ideal landing zone. Your goal is to find the entrance into the Duran Industries lab. Turn the page and start with 83-1.
All right. So we knew it was coming up for this page. We'd look. So just so you guys are aware, on this side of the board, which you can't see, is all the text that's going to be occurring as we interact with this game, and basically the setup. So we're covering up. Chris came up with a really great idea of covering up with just random cards, so we can't read ahead.
My eyes always wander.
You're gonna drift, of course.
Your eyes wander.
Hence why Madara did that red text.
Yeah, it is
love
pretty
it.
cool. It's
love
pretty
it.
cool.
So let's quickly set. So this is technically the board. This is how we're going to interact. So I think the setup is right. We take three of these enemies, specific enemies.
Hold on. First, shuffle the 4 mission directive cards. The 4 mission directive status cards and deal them to players.
I will.
So do these?
We don't know. I don't know what these are.
Okay.
I don't know what these are.
Do not reveal those cards to fellow players or discuss the mission directives in any way.
I won't tell you what mine does, but I get to look at both of them.
Okay, so we look at them. Okay. Avatars do not start on the map. To enter play, we must guide their parachutes to a landing spot, A, B, or C.
Okay.
Place a suspicious token on an avatar that has equipment with the keyword noisy.
My fedora is not noisy.
Okay, we're good there. Environmental cards, low visibility, and hiding spots are in play.
Low visibility and hiding spots. Oh, okay, so these can get removed.
And then place the standees of DangerBot 1, 2, and 3 on the skull and crossbones mark, and place their cards on the threat track. Do not turn the situation marker to hostile.
So these are the danger bots that we're going to be fighting. They appear.
Now there's a ton of these standees.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad someone else pointed out that it's not like miniatures, which is kind of cool because it would be a ton.
Keep the price down.
Yeah, the
I
price
don't
is
mind
space.
standees in game and space. Yeah, I don't mind.
They
standees.
look cooler.
They look pretty cool.
Like the art on these is nice. It's not going to be as nice as someone painting their figure, but it is. It's printed. It's ready to go.
All right. So then we put our bad guys here on this track. 3 danger bots, and we start with situation is safe. Okay, you'll see why that's important.
I don't know. And there's special rules of landing. We have to roll dice to land in certain spots.
Okay.
And then we have to do certain things. Security alarm. As long as the situation is safe, each time a die is placed on the threat track, roll it first and consult the chart below. So I guess that's how...
They're like on patrol. They're looking for us because we're landing in. Okay. So, let's look at what these cards do.
Okay.
Maybe that changes things. Well, I don't...
Yeah. Oh, I got 2 of them, so I guess... Okay. So these are telling me I cannot discuss this mission with anyone, and this is my mission directive. Like, I have to do this, I guess.
Oh.
But, I mean, this is telling me to do certain things.
So this is interesting. So it says to distribute them 1 to each player?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I know it says shuffle them and deal players face down until all 4 have been dealt and at least 1 is in each person's hand. So we get all 4 of these.
We get all 4 of these.
Yes.
And I think
this goes to this character. Is it players or characters?
I'm going to go out on a limb
players.
here, and I think you and I, have these cards.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Are these similar?
No, mine are different.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're different, but not similar?
No.
Okay, you can't talk about it.
They're not similar.
Okay, so these are my cards.
Okay.
So yeah, 1 to each player until there's all... Okay, got it. This is weird. Because what's weird is every mission, right? Every mission that we play, it's these 4 cards. So we can't discuss it, but I know what the 4 cards are going to be in the mission. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Because if I don't have it, you have them. Let's see how it plays out.
It's not from this pile that you showed before?
No, because these are mission directives.
Oh, those are...
Nothing.
Okay.
There's only 4 mission directives, so... Whatever.
Oh, I can't remember them all, so...
Yeah, there's only 4. Okay, so we are now going to attempt to fly onto this board. Because normally we would just start somewhere. I'll point out some things on the board here. Obviously, this is where the bad guys spawn. There are 3 hiding spaces. These little symbols marked off. When we hide there, then I don't think the monsters will attack us or walk near us.
Right, they do not.
And the arrows just help determine which way they move. And then there's certain areas on the board that you can interact with, doing certain things. And then this little bunny here, whatever reason, that's where the inner child will spawn. So on a player's turn, which is what you're about to do, you are going to draw 5 dice from this bag that has... How many dice do you think are in there?
45.
45 dice, okay. You're going to draw 5.
Is that really it?
I don't know.
Of course it is, I'm right.
I don't know. And depending on what type of dice that you have, those are the type of actions that you're going to be able to do.
Okay.
All right? That's what we know so far. Draw the dice. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
Let's put the dice here so people
draw
see
my
what
dice.
you drew.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that you do is you roll any white dice. Okay? So, okay, rolled it. So the white dice is how you're going to be gaining your insight tokens. Okay? So if you have no insight, the whole point is...
It makes sense, I like it.
You want to roll more pips on a die than the insight tokens that you have. So Chris now has 1 insight token. So if he had another white die, he would roll that, and he would need a 2 or more to get another insight token.
Right.
Okay. At any point in the game, you can decide to roll multiple dice for 1 roll. So if you had 6 insight tokens, you can't roll a 7 on 1 die, so you could roll 2 or 3 to try and get a 7. When you roll a die, it goes to the discard pile. Once all the white dice are done, then we move to the black dice.
Yes.
These are the threat dice. Okay. There's 2 different types of threat. You've got ones with white pips, which is what we drew. It's a normal threat. Then there are ones with red pips. Those only count if you are a suspicious character. And
nobody is.
No one's suspicious in this area. So we would put those back. They just go to the discard pile.
No, they go back in the bag.
They go back in the bag.
So they kind of mess you up. It's 1 less die you could use.
Oh, you'll draw another one. Got it. But it doesn't hurt you. So then this die clicks right here. If this die ever exceeded the number of monsters that started it with, they would respawn back in. But we're fine. Good to go.
Right. Special with this map, however, is instead of placing it here before doing so, I roll it. It's a 4, and then I consult the book. For a 3 to 4, do not move this danger bot.
Boom, he does not move, because again, they're kind of like on patrol right now.
And we kind of figured out that we place it there so it counts that one. Do not move this danger bot.
Right, because they all have numbers on them associated with their standee. All right, now you get to determine whatever actions you want to do.
Okay, well, now I need to land. On my first turn to enter the map, an avatar must perform a yellow or green skill test to determine where I land.
So luckily we have a green die.
Use a green.
So you roll that, your total is at 5. So a 5, check the book.
B.
So you come flying down to B. Okay, now it's important, kind of important, on where you place your character. So you can place them anywhere in this spot. Okay? But to pick line of sight, say if you want someone shooting or doing a range attack, you would have to draw from the center to the center. If it crosses a solid line, it blocks line of sight. So you can kind of like hide from him not seeing you, let's say, or in shooting. And if you ever wanted to move again to another spot on that board, you would technically have to do a movement.
Okay.
So you just landed, and you've got a red and a blue. So the red's basically a melee attack, but we can't attack people in this map because, again, we're trying to be silent here. Or blue is the resistance-based attack, or base tasks. They're on here right now. We don't know what those are. So you can either you can store a die for future. The storing a die allows you, of course, now you're going to have more dice for your next turn, and also it's going to act as kind of like a defense. That's how you can defend against attacks. Or you can give somebody a die.
Or I can use them any color to move.
Good point. Any die color to move a space, or any 2 dice you trade in, and you get to take any one die from the discard pool.
Right. So what I'm going to do...
everything.
I think so. I think that's everything.
Now to move into a spot with him, normally you're fine. You could always just move because it's a dotted line. You can't cross the solids, and the green ones, you have to use an agility die, which is green, to move into there. But because of this map, you have to use green to move in?
Yeah, I have to use green to move in, green or purple to move into a space with a danger bot.
Okay.
So even to go here over this dotted line, I would need a green or a purple.
Got it. Okay.
If you can't, if you end your spot in the room, the danger bot, not in a hiding spot, the alarm sounds. This flips.
We don't want that to happen.
You can't even attack them unless you have a silent weapon. Otherwise,
we want to try and keep it
silent
for as long as possible. Okay.
Now, with that though, should I maybe encourage you with something, or should I just cash these 2 in to bank?
Maybe you give yourself a red, or with that spider bot might come in handy.
I can use this spider bot now.
It might come in handy.
The spider bot lets me discard this to blow up a door or an enemy. I can't loot them, but I could remove this guy from the game.
Maybe you save it to next round to see what happens? I don't know. Maybe once we all land?
Yeah, I don't know. Because if we all land, there's only 1 hiding spot, 2 hiding spots, and then this.
Right. So you're kind of safe to the side.
I'm okay, but there's 3 more people and only 2 hiding spots.
All right, let's see what happens.
Unless you gotta spend a lot to get up there. So let's see what happens?
Yeah, hand some dice out.
Okay,
give yourself
you go next, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do... Well, I'm not silent. I guess you could... This says you cannot attack an enemy with a weapon unless it is silent. But can I just punch something?
I don't know. You just said that you couldn't.
Well, no, it says you can't use a weapon. But I mean, in 48 states, these are weapons. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking back. I'm serious.
Don't even. Okay. Well, let's check. Focus. Move. Boom. 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 Boom.
Yeah. Attack.
Melee. Perform a melee. Choose a target enemy in the same space. Roll any number of red dice. Because it doesn't say you can't attack, right?
An avatar cannot attack a danger bot with a weapon while a situation is safe unless the weapon is keyword silent.
Right. You can't use a... You can still punch it in the face.
Right.
I think so. So give the red to your captain.
Yeah, and then I'll give this to you, and you can just pass it on, whatever.
I got it. You're done, right?
Well, we look at the threat. Doesn't work. Done.
Good point. So yeah, end of your turn, you're going to check the threat. If it's hostile and it's equal to the number of monsters, they activate.
Okay.
If it's safe and we get all the way down here to 4, then something else triggers.
Cool.
So I'm up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so here's this. It's automatic. So I get 1 token for Carl. And I have to perform a
green or
to come in.
purple? Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me read it again. Yellow or green? So it's yellow, green, or purple.
So I'm going to do a green and a purple. And I add +1 to my purple dice.
You want to come up here? Where are you trying to get? This is 0 to 4.
Yeah.
5 to 9, 10 plus.
Oh, I want to get to that 10 plus.
You're going to do it with 2 dice?
I'm going to do it with 3 dice.
Well, it's a yellow or green, remember?
Yeah.
So do you get anything bonus for yellow or green? Right?
I get 1 for purple. I get 1 for purple.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So you're getting +2 already.
I am. I need an 8. Watch this. Definitely made it. Definitely made it.
Okay.
So I'm flying in.
Boom. Great job.
And I'm going into this hiding spot right here. And I'm going to give this blue to Piper.
Okay.
No black dice, no threat. Moving on. Oh, something's going to happen.
Give me that inner child.
Okay, so the white die, got it. I got 1 pip. Alright, I would like to land
B.
to B, right? So that is a 5 to
9.
I'm gonna roll 3 dice.
Whoa, that's way too
Whoa, I'm gonna roll 2 dice.
If you roll here, it's okay though. As long as I don't pull a black die, which I just jinked myself. 8.
8. So I'm in B, right?
B. That's great because it keeps me safe or not. Okay.
Okay. And then everyone has a die? No, not you, right? So Clink, I'll give you green because you like green.
Cool.
That's it. Pretty good. No, not much threat right now. Another round. Oh, not round, but now Captain.
Continuum.
She can just come in there. And I want you to land at A and punch it. Okay. No white. Threat. You got to roll the threat. Oh my goodness.
4.
I don't think
they
it
don't
moves,
do anything.
Right? Okay.
Do not move.
Place the inner child. Because you got this.
Yeah!
There is 1 transparent blue die in the bag. If the die was drawn, roll it and place it on the... If this die was drawn, roll it and place it on the inner child. In the current map page, place the inner sandy child. Well, I don't know why you would roll this.
I'm going to roll it.
Roll it. See what happens. Yeah,
3.
3 shows up. I don't know what that means. Maybe it does something. Okay, now... Well, what does that say? Reveal a vital science card after placing inner child in the space above.
Oh, maybe it doesn't go there. You got to read that. I thought you knew the rules.
I didn't. Roll it and place it on the inner
on the
child
sidebar
slot. Oh, so this goes here.
Okay.
Then the inner child, spawns right there. So the die must mean something.
Okay.
He spawns there. Now, this kind of triggers something. It triggers us pulling one of the vital signs.
Yeah, just time.
Stable. So there's stable and there's critical besides the flat line. If a critical shows up, we have to read a special critical effect.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I got, man.
Okay. So,
you gotta fly in.
I gotta come in with a yellow or green, so I guess I gotta roll this.
The perp.
3. Look at that. You set me up perfectly. I don't have a
You're
character.
flying. Excuse me?
I don't have a character. Help me, friend.
Oh, yeah, your character looks pretty sweet.
So that 3 sets me at A, which is the hiding spot, which is great.
Now, do you want to be in the hiding spot? Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
hiding spot. Because you can still, you're going to attack this guy, right?
I don't know. Do I?
Maybe you don't. Because let's see what the hiding spot does. An avatar in a hiding spot cannot be targeted by an enemy in a different space. An enemy will not move towards an avatar that is hiding unless there are no avatars to move towards. Each hiding spot can hide 1 avatar. If an avatar is hiding, it cannot be interact with any other symbols in the space.
I don't know how to attack. Like, do we really want to attack and possibly...
Well, I don't think you can hide in a spot where a monster is. If he attacks, he's going to attack you. So if you can kill it, get rid of it.
Well, it says if a danger bot moves into a space with an avatar that is not in a hiding spot, the alarm triggers.
Okay.
An avatar must use a green or purple die to move into a space with a danger bot. An avatar ends its turn in a space with danger bot and is not in a hiding spot. The alarm sounds.
So I would say stay hidden. Because if you go out there and you don't kill him, then the alarm sounds and we're beat.
Right, but what do we do next turn?
Oh, and you are our best fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, now in order to attack this, you need a... Oh, you're fine. I think you're good. Because you need to roll a 5 on a red die attempt. Because that's basically their hitbox. They have 1 hit point. So, because you have 2 red dice, you can add them both together. You add plus 2. So you can't... You could fail if you roll snake eyes.
Yes.
If you don't roll snake eyes, you kill this bot and you're fine. And you're still in the hiding spot, so they can't trigger to you.
Right, okay. So then
Right?
I think I'm going to do that.
You parachuted in. I don't know what you did. Punch
Captain
them?
Continuums. Okay, so how does this commence now? I just roll these and I have to beat something?
One roll.
Okay.
So you can either roll 1 die.
Roll
you might do
everything.
that, roll everything. And you got to match or exceed this, which is a 5. Okay, so on camera, because no one can see this, you want to throw here.
I can't.
You rolled the 3.
Roll the 3.
Not snake eyes. 3 plus your 2 is 5. Defeat this monster.
Okay.
So this one goes away, which is a 12. Just goes here. So the only other thing is he will probably spawn.
Now does it get removed from there?
It does.
Okay.
It does. If another threat comes out, it's 1 more. He would come back on.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have this blue.
Guess you just bank it.
Yeah, because I can't even move.
Okay. Good job, Captain.
Or do I move up here?
You need a green to move up there because we're climbing the
Agility.
ladder.
Okay.
Agility to climb the ladder.
Looking at the lights, the colors.
Yep.
All right, so it's back. Oh no, discard dice. Check threat.
Check threat. Because we're safe, we're fine. If it wasn't safe, these guys would attack because it's even now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're safe. Nothing happens.
Okay.
We still don't know what that inner child does.
And we're running out of dice in here. I can tell you that.
What?
Oh, okay. There's not many dice in here.
All we have to do is move onto the space with the inner child to interact with the so-and-so.
Okay.
That's all. Just want to remind you that. Okay, so this one. You're not a...
I'm not suspicious.
So that goes back in the bag.
Back into the bag. And I have a green. I need to use green or purple to move.
And if the situation is hostile and there's more threat. Got it. So can we just go around and beat these people up?
I don't know, because it's weird because it says weapon, but I'm punching. I'm not using a weapon. But I guess punching or whatever would be easier. Because like
because
you're
see,
shooting.
this says a weapon. So I think you're fine. You ran up and punched them, and luckily you're Captain Continuum, so your 1 punch defeated this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Now on this turn, I have a possibility of I can move here. I can use my purple and then my green I have to get here.
There's no hiding spot there,
There's no hiding spot, but I could use the scuttlebutt to
Oh.
blow him up, interact with the child.
I like it.
Or I could, I'm gonna actually go do this.
Oh.
And then your next turn is here, you just move in, you interact with the child.
Okay.
Right?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Scuttlebutt it up.
I'm gonna discard my red to move here.
Because any color to move there. Climb the ladder, you need to
Climb the ladder with my green.
Okay.
Use the purple to move into a... Hold on.
Well, scuttle that thing first.
Yeah, I'm going to scuttle Well, no, it's end your turn, so it's okay. What I want to do is I'm going to use the scuttlebutt first to destroy him. Oh, did I get any loot for killing this guy?
No.
How do you? It says right on it.
I don't know.
So I could be excited when I get loot.
Let's see. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think you do.
Okay. I asked because the scuttlebutt destroys an enemy, but you cannot loot it.
It's an actual item? Let's see. That would make sense. Boom. An eradicator?
No. Do you have to roll something?
You just got an eradicator.
Okay.
Right? Because they're all eradicators. Yep. This is what you get. There's only one in the deck. So as soon as you kill one, you get this.
If you roll any purple dice when attacking with this weapon, discard it. It is now an ammo.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, is it silent by any chance?
No, wait.
Okay, so that's the thing. You can't, that's why you can't use that, or else it will cause an alarm.
Okay. So, I'm going to use my scuttlebutt to destroy this guy.
Which doesn't matter, we don't need any loot now.
Right. So he gets pulled off, I guess 11, yeah. Now, the reason I wanted to blow him up now is because I can move in with any dice.
Got it. I see what you mean. So you moved into that special spot. It's yellow. So,
yeah, I'm just checking this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I guess you do something. You read a certain area?
I don't know. It's not on here. Oh, actually, 1. Yes, it's on here. You see a refresh station here where the danger bots plug in to recharge their batteries and receive software upgrades. It has access to the mainframe. So I think I read this as well. I use passcode 650.
What?
So I go to access 883/3.
Okay, so you're reading another entry.
Read another entry on the same page, which is pretty cool. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's just I just want to read everything else because you see it. It's so easy to see it. All right, so 83.3. There is a whining noise like an energy cell is powering down. That's not good, you mutter. The station emits a series of high-pitched beeps. Before the screen goes blank, place a suspicious token on this avatar. Discard this mission card.
Great job.
Yeah, that seems like it was not the right thing to do.
You made an alarm go off.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
End of your turn, right?
Yeah.
There's not 4 here. It's not dangerous. We move on.
Yeah, what happens is this black dice stays? Where does that go?
Stays.
Okay.
Yeah, because again, it's going to trigger
gotcha.
that ability.
Okay. Hold on. So I still have these left.
Oh.
I could still do stuff, right?
You could move to the inner child.
I don't have any dice, though. Do I?
You don't have any dice.
Well, I only have these 2 dice. Like, I would use this one to move there.
Yeah, and then you have a purple for anything.
Yeah, but maybe you have to roll something.
I don't know.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Because then you can back me up.
Yeah.
So I'm going there.
Move in, so you have to move, which is you spend the yellow, right, to move?
Spend any yellow.
Okay.
Okay, now there's a special entry there.
For the inner child one? Got it. Okay. Now we can see what this actually does.
You see Martin's inner child lying on the floor in a dimly lit office building on a yellow legal pad. It's totally outside. Whatever. In order to see better, you would need to shimmy out onto a ledge. Oh, okay. An avatar on this space can perform a green agility test. Difficulty is the number of the inner child die plus 3.
So a 6.
As you watch, the inner child wads up the paper and tosses... Oh, sorry, I can't read it. Man, again, it's just like...
So that pass or fail, which you don't want to read.
Yes.
So silly. It's right there.
An avatar in this space can perform a green agility skill test.
So you would really want a green die because you get +1 to your green. You have a purple, but you would have to roll a 6.
Yeah.
So now that we know what it is...
We just hang out.
We just hang out. Because you can get a bunch of dice. So yeah, let's kind of see. Maybe...
I'm afraid this thing's going to move.
Well, it doesn't move.
Unless you pull something out, right? I don't know how it moves. Because I guess you would place it here. Does it move or does it move?
Right, it does not.
Okay, so it never moves then. It's just stuck there.
Right,
That's what I'm asking.
Until you place it next to the 1.
Okay, so
right?
I'm going to just bank this. Because this thing isn't moving.
Could you just double check that for me?
It doesn't say. Because it only says is, before you place the die,
yeah.
Each time a die is placed on the threat track, roll it first and consult the chart below for the corresponding danger bot, if any.
There you go. So this is not moving.
All right, so it stays there. So I'm going to bank my purple.
So I'm up, right?
Yeah, you're up.
Carl, okay. No threats.
We need more dice. Get these dice back in.
There's a lot of threat. Okay, so 1 goes on. Ugh. This one goes
you know
back
what?
to the
it
bag.
probably resets because there's 4 black dice in there. 5 black dice, okay.
So I got 2 white, so I already have 1. I'm just going to roll 1 right now. So I get an extra 1. And then, so I need a 3 on this. No, fail. Okay, so I have 2 tokens and a yellow and blue die at the moment. So I can move, and I can't do anything. So
I would just stay in the hiding spot.
what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take my 2 dice, I'm going to change them for green, and then I'm going to give the green to you.
Place my wild.
I think so. You're the best one, the best chance to do that, because you're there.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent, okay. Now one more threat. Something's gonna happen.
I could have used my yellow instead of moving there to make a green bank there.
Oh, then we could add another green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Pipper?
No more blacks. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You got it.
So we are definitely going to be doing that effect. This goes back in. A red and a blue. I've got 2. Where am I? I got to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to spend 1 blue to move. Not in a hiding spot.
Stuff's going to spawn. Remember, stuff spawns here. So you might not want to be there. Unless you can get here, possibly.
I'm going to change these in for a green, then spend the green and move up here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. This goes back to the bag. Okay, now...
Clink is going to be hurt.
Now, this comes into play.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of like our time limit. So let's just double check this. Every time we're doing it the first time, we're gonna check, which is good. Check threat. Okay. If the situation is safe and there are 4 more dice on the threat track, resolve this in order. Resolve the lightning bolt effect on the current page of the adventure book.
Reveal a vital card sign.
It's critical.
Critical.
So now when it's critical, we have to see what the critical effect does.
A bright orange warning appears in your HUD. Danger, ID detected. Take precautionary measures. Draw an ID from the ID stack. If the situation is hostile, add this ID to the encounter. Otherwise, place this ID near the threat track. Add this ID when the situation becomes hostile. Discard the ID if you leave this page.
Okay, so we just draw an ID.
Draw an ID from the threat deck. If it is hostile, add it to the encounter. Otherwise, place it near the threat track.
Okay, so it's not hostile, so it's going near the threat track. So this ID is distrust.
Okay.
This is the one that we're at right now. Okay?
Oddly enough.
So then he's going to go over here. He looks
It doesn't go here?
No, next to the threat track. Because if it was hostile, he would come into play.
Oh, okay.
All right. If the results in enemies coming into play, flip the situation. If the lightning bolt effect results in enemies coming into play. What did that say again?
Draw an ID from the ID. If the situation is hostile, add it to the encounter. Otherwise, place it near the threat track.
Okay.
Add this ID when the situation becomes hostile. Discard the ID if you leave this page.
I guess that's special for this, so it's overriding what's in the book.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. Discard all dice from the threat track. Refresh the dice bag. Return the dice to the discard pile. Okay, after check threat and a possible enemy's turn, continue the next player's turn. Okay. So all that goes back in. The blue doesn't go back in, of course, because it's locked up there.
Okay. So I rolled pretty good then. You would think you want a high number for that little person.
Right, I guess for low for this one.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing is, let me ask you, how is it ever going to become hostile?
with these bots right now. If we spawn more bots and we aren't
Oh,
in
right,
hiding
because
spots,
now we're going to be a port where they're going to be spawning more.
Yeah, if we're not in a hiding
Oh.
spot, if we move into there without using a green or purple, if we attack them without a
Well,
silent...
you know what? I think when I added these guys, they would have spawned. When I added the blacks right here, it was one more.
Okay.
One of them spawns.
All right. Then do it.
Okay. So I'm going to put this guy here. And what I'm going to do, it's going to change some things, right? Because that bot... Oh, you know what? We're going to spawn them up here.
Can they spawn there?
Yep. Because they spawn in any one spot. We're going to put them both up there.
Okay.
Is that okay? Or do I put it here and I can't get up there? Or do I put it here and then I would stay at this location?
Well, you could still move here because you use the proper dice, right?
I need a green to get in.
Okay.
And then another green to get
Yeah,
up
because
there.
you changed it into a green to get up there. Okay.
I'm gonna do this. I'll stay where I am. And
I mean, I would rather put it up there, but you know what I'm saying? Why not have them all together?
because there's no hiding spot here.
Oh, okay, I understand.
You know, and you have to go there. So, okay, I think now it makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Piper's done.
Hiding spot here?
Yeah, but I can't get up there.
Okay, no, I'm saying there is one.
Yeah, okay.
I gotcha.
All right, Captain.
Piper's done?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, good, because now you can just come out and punch this thing.
I hope so.
So any blacks, it's going to activate these guys. You okay?
Yeah, look at that yellow die.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
One.
so this doesn't count.
Good.
And then we have these four. I got the black with the red pips. So let me handle my white. 5, so we're good there. That's my first one. So I need what?
You need a 5, so you need to roll a 3.
I only have one of that though, dude. Remember.
I know. Do you just stay in that hiding spot then? Because we need green dice, right, to do the special.
Mm-hmm.
We got nothing in the pool because you can't really trade in for it.
Right. Which is cool. Like trading in
Yep.
things pretty neat. It's different. Yeah.
Just bank a red is all I could suggest.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard it to bank the red.
Oh, and give these out.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go here and here.
That was a good one. I'll show you why. So that's it. There's no threat.
Yeah.
Discarded dice. You know what? That was good because I didn't pull any greens.
Because you want Clink to get the greens.
Yeah.
Get those greens, Clink. Okay, wonderful.
So let's roll this black.
Yep.
6. That's not good. Move this danger bot 1 space using the blue arrow.
So 10. Blue arrow? Nice.
Perfect, right?
Hey, good. That was actually really
That was
good.
really good.
Now the white. Just need to
I
roll
have
a 2.
1. Okay. So I got a 3, so that's 2 on him.
Okay, so you need a 6, right? So you need a 5 or 6. Wow, you really need a lot of greens.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Or do you just... You can roll it, because now the insight tokens can be rerolls.
Yeah, but...
You're the best one to do it, because what are we going to do? Keep going all the way until you have 2 green dice?
I could do that, or I can use my ability. Whenever I don't roll a purple. If I don't roll a purple, I add +6.
The ability costs 3 things.
Yeah, I just gotta get one more.
But we gotta wait for all the way through a whole nother turn.
Well, can't I just do this?
You could. So what does it do again? Your ability? So I didn't think that was possible.
Ability. Use this ability before rolling a tribute dice for Clink.
Uh-huh.
If no purple dice are rolled, add +6 to the total.
Oh, +6?
Yeah. Right? Well, let's use this ability before rolling a tribute dice for Clink. So what does that mean?
A tribute dice? Oh, an attribute die. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just before I actually do it.
You're gonna say this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna trade those 2 in
for the
the white.
Okay, so this one has to be a 3 though.
Yeah. That's all I got. What else is there?
Okay, yeah, no, I
You know
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
I get it. Because if you fail this, you can still attempt it with 2 rerolls.
I'm not going to.
I sure hope you do. I love how This whole area to roll in.
I know, but it's so used to rolling here. So I failed that. I rolled a 2.
You better attempt it. Because if you get it, it's going to be less for these people. They can't pull a 5.
Yeah, but my next turn, I can hopefully roll another white.
Okay.
Or another green. I mean...
You're absolutely right.
It's probably going to be getting high. I got to roll... Plus, difficulty is the number on the child die, plus 3.
You're absolutely
I got to roll 6.
That's fine. Because I'm gonna attempt it with my purple dice and my green.
Oh, yeah, if you get purples. Absolutely.
Yeah. Carl's coming in.
So I could move one. What else do I do? Everyone's got dice, right? Do you want a red anywhere?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe these are to each individual person. We'll have to look that up.
Like to the character or for me?
To the character.
Yeah, I don't know. It says players, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I guess a player, you could only pick one character off that, too. So I would assume it's per character.
Okay, so I want to put each one to something.
I played that one to him anyway. Oh!
There were 6 in there. It's tough. I only want to...
I just pulled 3 or 4, and I pulled
3.
1. That's a great idea.
Did you see what I pulled right there?
I did. It's a great one.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 red to move to the inner child, and now I'm going to try and slink over.
Yeah. Green agility test plus 3.
Green agility test. Alright, so I need a 6. I'm going to roll a green and a purple.
Because you get plus 1.
I get plus 1 to my purple dice. So...
You need a 6. You need a 5. Okay.
So I miss.
Yeah, you miss.
That's awesome.
I would have rolled all of them.
That's awesome. I'm going to do it right here. My next action.
Wait. What did you roll? Okay, yeah, I was like, you could try to reroll.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to.
Or do you want to... What else are you going to do after those?
Nope. Other things. So it was a 3 and a 1, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend an insight. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to reroll the purple. Just as long as I don't roll another 1. Bang.
There it is. Okay.
Got it. Because purple you can add... It's a wild, so you can add it to other... You can add it to dice, right?
Yeah.
It's a wild. Duh. Okay.
But I would assume...
I get plus 1 to the purple because I'm Carl, right? So what does that do? He turns this to a 2 now?
Well, were you successful?
I was.
Okay.
Can you tell me what happened?
As you watch, the inner child wads up the paper and tosses it into a wastebasket.
Wait, what paper?
They were in the office laying down on a legal pad.
Oh, that's really what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're outside.
Yeah, this is what it said. It said, yeah, you see in the office building, this thing was in there.
Oh.
But then you shimmy, you would need to shimmy out onto the ledge. You did, whatever. Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Reveal a clue card. Remove the inner child standee.
Oh, cool. Okay, clue card, which is this. I think these are all shuffled. Yep. See, here's all our clue cards, and then the prime guy.
Okay. Clue card.
You have a curious vision. You look around the old apartment. It's furniture, a hodgepodge of hand-me-downs and budget-friendly finds. We're in an apartment?
I don't know what this is. We have to go inside of the building. This is
But this is just random of what came out here.
Yeah. It's trying to hone you in on where to go.
Is this a clue card?
It's trying to hone you in.
Is this a clue card? Okay.
He's not here, obviously. He might be at one of these other locations.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this apartment, this could be at any spot. It's not just this area.
Yeah, you're trying... Yeah. It's a clue to go to Metro City.
Oh, got it. Where an apartment would be. Why don't you just say that? Hodgepodge of hand-me-downs and budget-friendly finds. A television sits on the wall, and looking into its black screen, you are surprised not to see your reflection. But behind you, you see the reflection of Miranda sitting on an old couch. You turn to look, but she's not there. Gain a totem card from the prepared totem deck. Okay, so then we have these totems right here.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, just like you're thinking, that it's in the Noir district.
black screen, but it was an apartment. You could have an apartment there. You could also have an apartment in
New Metro City.
Just,
But I think this is how we're going to travel there. Hendekon star chart. You must be occupying a bunny space. To use this card, at the end of your turn, the party immediately travels to 65.
Yeah, let's
so I
do
think
it.
that's what we want to do, right? So I've got this.
We didn't see the other two. I don't know if we have to see it.
I don't think we have to. I think we want to just go and... Right? Because we know the prime ID is not in this location.
Yes.
So we got a clue stating that television, and we can go to Star's Edge. Do you think Star's Edge has a television in it?
Absolutely. It's in her glasses. Oh, no, that's maybe in her glasses. That's where we're going, Star's Edge. I want to go somewhere else besides here.
You're down with that.
We're going to play the game to say it's definitely not here, so let's go somewhere else.
Okay. You must be occupying, at the end of your turn, the party immediately... Now, I could do something.
You still have those 2 dice that you can give the people too, don't forget, before we leave.
I could move, interact with that yellow space, and then move back and do the bunny.
If you would like to.
I'm going to do it, because I want to see what happens.
Remember, I've already interacted with the yellow space.
And what did it do again? Did we pull a threat card? No, it wasn't pulled a threat card.
I got a suspicious token on me.
You are suspicious looking. Well, my hacking...
I used the passcode 650.
Move me.
Okay, you're doing it.
I'm doing it, and use passcode 430.
430, okay, so you read 82. Oh, you enter the code.
Beep, 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 beep.
The screen flickers.
Yeah.
Then a status bar appears in red and rapidly fills. When it reaches 100%, the screen goes blank.
Yeah.
Gain a key token. Discard this mission card.
Discard this mission card. Okay. What's this key token?
I don't know, you read the rules.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my last...
Why don't you keep that purple?
Well, I'm going to move. I have to move back to the bunny.
Why don't you spend the yellow,
You're
bank the purple?
You're so smart. You're so smart.
Okay.
Spend the yellow that I had on my sheet, move back here, keep the wild purple, and end of my turn, immediately travel to page 65. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn to page 65, set it up, I'll find out what this key token does, and let's see if we can find the prime ID there.
Okay.
Okay, so we are back. We are teleporting to our next coma zone.
Yes.
Warning, we did play this coma zone for a few rounds and realized that we were playing it incorrectly. So we actually had to reset. We didn't want to show you that part because it was completely wrong. We were reading through the rule book. We were pausing for a lot of time and it just didn't make sense. So what does make sense is for us to now restart it. Here we are, a few days later. And I'm going to have Chris read Star's Edge to us.
Okay. Comanauts. Martin has a lifelong history of selfishly obsessing over things. When he was young, it was trying to defeat the boss in his favorite video game, Star's Edge. As an adult, he channeled this into constructing his Mobius device, and that selfishness cost him dearly. From out of the black nothingness, you hear music. It grows louder and turns into a swelling theme song that somehow seems familiar. Pricks of light appear in the darkness, and then the darkness fades and your eyes begin to focus. You sit in the cockpit of a small spaceship, filled with instrument panels, levers, buttons, and flight controls. I know this theme music.
I've played this game before.
And this ship. This is the Bantam Angel from the Star's Edge TV show. And then you say, why is it so small?
Why is it so small?
And then someone else says,
oh,
Rocket Girl Bridget and her robot Clink were the only passengers. Oh man, this is so awesome.
Clink, not Clank?
No, Clink.
That is you.
Clank is copyrighted.
Oh, right. It's a good game.
Landing systems engaged, says a gentle robotic voice. Beginning final approach to planet Narcissus. Initiating burn in 3, 2, 1. You all anxiously look at the front window as green fog rushes by and the ship shakes. but there is little to be seen as you desperately cling to anything bolted down for support. The ship lands smoothly, and a large hatch opens behind you, allowing an access ramp to descend. I guess we don't need spacesuits, one of you mutters. You step out into the bizarre alien world, and suddenly your perspective distorts, making everything look two-dimensional. Your Star's Edge expert groans. Oh no, they say. I was wrong. This isn't the Star's Edge television show. This looks like the video game they made for it. Is that worse? Someone asked. It was one of the most difficult games of its time, comes the response. Goal. Navigate the ancient... Yeah, that's the best part. Navigate the ancient alien structure and find the exit. Turn the page.
Got it. Okay. So this is pretty sharp when we first saw this come out because we actually have our characters go 2D on the board.
Yeah, it was just pretty cool.
Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the board and explain to you what's happening.
All right, so we are all set up, ready to go. I'm going to read the actual setup of the game.
Okay.
Of this particular game or page. So first off, we remove all bases from the standees, the mob in the coma zone. When placing avatars or enemies on the map, in this coma zone, place them on the flat surface so they are two-dimensional like in a video game.
What does this remind you of?
Farscape, maybe? Or some Genesis game, I can't remember the name.
I'm just thinking of like the 2D aspect of it.
I don't know.
The video, it wasn't the TV show when they jump into the game show, TV show. Right? It's a green screen and your kid.
Nick Arcade?
Yeah!
Oh, sure.
Right? Man, didn't you want to be on Nick Arcade?
Everyone did. Nick Arcade was the bomb back then, yeah.
I know. It just reminded me.
It never worked.
No, it never, it never worked.
It never worked. They had that coin like 100 times.
They could never get it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's a cool game.
Place the avatars on the spot that they're on. Place clue tokens on the indicated spaces. Environmental cards are traverse and water, so we have to... there's special things here for green and red.
Yeah, and avatars that end their turn on water without a blue stored die lose 1 health. So basically, they are drowning. So we need to have a blue die on our cards.
I think it says something else.
And then if you're on fire, you get to put the fire out. And traverse, any avatar can move between 2 spaces divided by this weird symbol, which is this guy. So I think it's kind of like
you didn't go back to this. Remove any on fire cards, status cards, and discard any heavy items.
I didn't read that, yeah.
So when you're in the water, you lose heavy items. Okay. Yeah, why don't you read that whole part?
Test. You gotta pass a skill test, difficulty 4. Red symbols require strength, green symbols require agility.
Okay.
If you fall, I think it tells you on that.
Yes.
Okay.
We also place encounter 1, 2, 3. Well, it says encounter, devour 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Yep.
Special rules. Failed traverse roll. If an avatar fails its traverse roll, it will fall into the platform space directly below it.
Got it.
Activate the avatar's default status. Moving. The bottom line of most space is now the surface, so that's what they walk on.
Oh, yeah.
Avatars cannot move upwards unless climbing a ladder or using an agility or using an ability that places the avatar or equipped with the jump gun.
Got it.
Okay.
We don't have a jump gun.
No. Leaving. An avatar on the gear spot can perform a move action to leave this map, even if the situation is hostile. Okay. Once all avatars have gotten onto that, we can move. Turn to the next page.
So, we just have to get off the board.
Okay.
Travel through. There's 3 monsters. Right now we are starting safe. And, yeah. I start because it came over to me, Carl. So I'm going to draw 5 dice.
And again, they can't even see it over here.
Yeah.
You have to put cards on the other side. You have to do something to cover, because there's like spoilers here, and you want to look at them, so you just need something to cover it.
You have any other tokens?
There's like 2.
All right, give me another one. Thank you. I've got 1 threat, so that goes here.
Okay.
And I got my 3 dice. So I'm going to keep the green die, because that's going to allow me to go down.
You got a purple.
I do have a purple.
Which is green.
Which is green, okay. Well, I'm going to spend my yellow to move to this area, which I guess is this whole thing right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend which is kind of weird, right? There's this door here. There should be dotted lines in that. It's silly.
Oh, yeah, okay, I gotcha.
You know? Okay, here's 1.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to spend my green die here to go down.
Okay. Now there's an eye there.
There's
an
eye
1.
there, so we have to encounter this.
Okay. This alien entrance must have served as a maintenance access. You descend the ladder into the gloom, and soon you are standing on a platform. A dull glow from floating, purple orb-like creature illuminates your surroundings. The structure seems built right into the living rock of the planet itself. You step on the edge of the platform you're on to get a better look. Code entry 67-2. You've triggered some kind of alarm. With a whirling of gears, a small security sentry laser gun appears in the ceiling nearby. Its barrel glows red and it aims right at you. Encounter the security laser 1.
This guy.
So it's printed on here, so it tells you it's just, there's no standee, it's just...
That's where it is.
Yeah, if we defeat him, you remove the card from the threat.
Okay, so here's the security laser. When you encounter them like this way, it becomes hostile.
Okay.
All right.
So we're hostile right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I think it started hostile because it did say encounter devours 1, 2, and 3, so it would have started hostile at this point.
All right.
Which is fine. They will trigger now when there's 4 threat on the threat.
Okay, so just because this says encounter laser security laser 1,
right.
He doesn't shoot or anything, he just...
Correct. He comes onto the board, now he's there. He could activate if there's enough.
Gotcha.
And I've got 1 more die, so I guess the question is, I can spend it, of course, and move here.
Can you, you can't do anything else? I don't know what else you could do.
The only thing I can do at this moment, because now that I'm technically adjacent, I can actually do a ranged attack.
Okay.
This is one thing that I did learn. So any green dice, or purple, since it's wild, can do a ranged attack. So I could attack this guy, but in order to attack him, I need a 5. A 5 to defeat him.
Okay. Ooh. Not gonna happen.
I don't think I'm gonna... do I want to do that?
What happens if you miss?
Nothing. I just lose my die.
Okay.
But this die would allow me
this will allow you to move here or go down.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep the 1.
Okay. I mean, if we get dice, remember we can boost. So did you want to punch him? Maybe I get a card, a dice I can't use. I mean, Captain Continuum.
Oh, you mean you can give it to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Captain Continuum is going to use all her dice to try to fight right away, if I can.
Right.
I mean, you rolled pretty good, except for the 1, the white one. You were able to move a lot, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the same.
Yeah, I think I'm going to attack him. Because I have a few rerolls too.
And you get a +1 on purple, so yeah, I mean...
I'm going to do it. Alright, so I'm going to do this as a ranged attack.
Okay.
And, boom! So no, I'm going to spend an insight token to reroll.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to spend my next insight token to reroll.
You sure?
Yeah. Watch this. Ready? Boom! 5. +1.
Okay. Yeah.
Defeated. I'm going to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
Yellow one. Right? I don't want him to attack me.
Okay. Those don't move up.
They don't move up.
Okay.
Yep.
So then what goes here? We're done. Great job.
I think so. I think that's how it works. That's it. I have no dice.
It just is weird because now if we get another die, like nobody attacks.
No, they don't attack until it's equal.
Yeah, I know, but like they don't. I don't know. It just seems weird.
It just seems
I posted this on Instagram, and some people were kind of.
It just seems too complicated than it has to be.
Yeah. Oh man, I just took all the good dice out of this bag.
Oh, right. If there are more threat on the threat track than there are creatures, then you would add someone.
Okay.
But as soon as we have 3, they're going to activate and disappear. But if we happen to draw 4, then we would add the extra one. Okay.
All right. This is Clink. I've got 2 purples, a red and a blue, and I do have a green saved one on him. I don't know what to do. Should I just move there as well?
Whoa! I have to take all that back.
Okay. Why?
This is what you need to roll to block their attack.
A 5.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what you need to roll to beat them.
No.
That's their defense value.
Okay. So just take your purple.
I'm taking my purple back and getting my 2 tokens because I don't think we can beat them unless you roll multiple
2
dice.
at least.
Now it makes sense. So this thing is a 10.
Holy crap.
So yeah, there's only 4 monsters, but okay, now I think all the
so then what
pieces
does this
came
6
together.
mean? Is that their damage they do?
Yes.
Well, no, they can't.
No.
It would wipe you out. I understand that. I have no idea how to read these cards. I was wondering what that did, but I figured you being the rule man would have known. 2.
I don't know what this 5 here means.
Actions. It's actions.
You keep going. I'll figure this out.
Well, I need to know. So I can move with a blue. I can move with a purple. So I go blue, purple, red, and I could use... I got a purple and a green I could try to do something with.
Yeah, that's the attack value. So you need to roll a 6 to block it.
So what's this 5?
Don't know. I don't know yet.
Maybe you roll a die and on a 5 they do that? Oh, they all have the 5. Never mind.
Yeah, what's up with that 5?
Maybe it's just a dice. This is the dice they roll. They roll a black die.
You roll a die. Oh yeah, that's what it is. You roll the black die, and depending on what you roll, that should not be there.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, you roll a 3 to 6, you do clawing action.
Exactly.
You move 3, you have no range, and punching a 5?
For 5 strength. You block at a 5.
Oh,
they only do 1 damage.
Okay.
But
makes sense.
Weird how it has a number there. That's
well, it's got to represent a die. Okay. Sorry, so Clank, right here.
Yeah,
what do you think?
You need to come down
I'm
and help me.
using a blue to move. I'm going to use a purple to come down. I'm going to use a red to move here. And then I'm going to use a purple
and a green.
And a green.
To shoot this guy.
To punch him. Or what? Yeah, shoot him.
him.
I guess, I don't know, range. I got a range, so
yeah.
Let's do it.
You're getting +1.
+1.
Because you get +1 to your green.
Yeah.
Alright. So you need a 6
question
on 2 dice.
rerolls. If I have to reroll, do I reroll both die or just one?
Goodness. This game. Just get a 6.
I got a 7.
Defeated. Now he's actually dead.
Okay, I didn't need to use the green.
Clarity.
No, yeah.
When a player rolls an attribute dice, you can spend 1 token to reroll that die.
Okay.
Die.
One die.
Yep, it's only 1 die.
Alright, so I really needed the purple, but here you go. Get him off the board.
Get him out of here. Okay, we gotta get you to get some defense now.
Defense?
Well, you get 1 die to try and block.
Oh, I don't need to block.
Oh. Alright, Captain Continuum. Alright, so... Okay, so this means that they are going to activate at the end.
Okay. I need a 3 or... I got a 5, okay.
Nice. And what's your power?
Choose a hostile within 2 spaces of Captain Continuum. Defeat that hostile, but do not loot it. Loot!
Oh, you get a loot from the Devourer. You get Venom.
Okay. So I have 3 right now, so I possibly could do that. So if I move with a red, a purple, and another red, I can be there as well. Give me my Venom, man. Did you find it? Give me my Venom.
No, it's not in here.
Alright, so I'm going to stay here. And do I try to...
It's like a 5th card.
Do I try to blow that? I could probably destroy this.
If you can instant shot that, I think it would make sense.
Choose a hostile within 2 spaces, defeat it.
Yes.
But I don't get a data pack.
You don't get the thing. But it's 10, and it's going to attack this turn.
Okay.
Right? So Venom gives you a +1 to the fist.
Mm-hmm.
This item can only be equipped on the avatar that has a melee weapon equipped. So no one has a melee weapon equipped.
No.
But pretty cool to have.
Okay. And how do you trade?
For I think it's any die.
Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of cool to put over here.
Yeah.
All right. So then, with that, do I use my 3 stuff?
I would say so.
And to remove that, but then now it's going to be. Oh, they're already going in.
Yeah, they already checked that step.
Okay. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my 3. What are these called? Clarities.
Yes.
To use my Captain Continuum power, Singularity Beam, choose a hospital within 2 spaces and defeat it.
So how does that beam look like? What do you do to get that beam?
Just a beam.
Out? It's like this?
No, it's just a Singularity Beam. Yep.
Skadoosh. Like that?
Skadoosh.
Okay.
Done. Get it out of here.
Now it makes sense because we don't add the third one because we already checked that space.
Right.
Now it's their turn, right? You're done?
Yep.
Okay, so devour number 3, which is the purple one right here. We roll the die.
Aren't they all purple? Oh,
no, there's a purple and a green. Yeah. 3. Okay, clawing assault. So it moves 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to move 1, 2, and then it attacks one of us.
Okay.
So because I'm the page master, I can decide who it attacks.
Okay.
And
either you or me, because we have a defense die.
I'll have it attack me. I'll have it start with me.
Wow.
So it does 5 strength, so I need to roll a 5 or higher. No. So I take a wound.
But if you roll a 4, that +1 counts because it's purple die?
I don't think so. Maybe. But it didn't happen.
Right, okay.
So
then that's what I'm saying. If that's how it happens, I get +2.
I think that's only for those types of skill checks. This is a defense skill check. It doesn't matter what the die is.
Okay. I mean, because I would give it to me. I got +2. You know? Come at me.
Check it. This will be the last check we need.
You can keep going. You can if you're.
I know where it is. I know where it is.
If you're happy with it.
It is.
I really don't like slowing the game down this much to understand how to play.
Attack right here. Right here. Has a die stored. The player may choose to defend against the attack by rolling it.
Yeah, that's not it. All right, keep going.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take the damage unless you say otherwise. Then the other Devourer, green, 5, same thing. 1.
Oh, here it is. If a bonus
2,
specifies melee attack, range attack, or defense, it applies only to those types of rolls. If an effect that changes multiple die result, apply that before any die bonuses. So like this just says range.
Right.
This is just +2 to. This is bonus and using purple die. Various cards and effects can give bonuses to a player's die roll. If a bonus specifies a color, it applies to each die of that color that is rolled, e.g. Avatar die bonuses.
I'll give it to you.
Right? That makes sense.
I'll give it to you. So this second attack is going to go to you.
Yeah, bring it on.
Because now you have a plus to your defense. That's a failure.
Okay.
Where'd the other Devourer go? Did I get rid of it?
Yeah, we killed it. Oh.
Okay, then that's it. Then all of these go in here.
Everything goes in there.
And now everything goes in.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Okay. Well, now I'm not that worried.
This is great. I mean, +2, it's a pretty decent.
Yeah. So if you have a red there as your defense, it makes sense because now not everyone has the same armor, which is just a die roll.
That's cool.
Okay, makes sense. Got it.
Although you would
I
never
need to
want
have a white one.
You would never want to bank that, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you could. That would be kind of cool. You could use the white whenever you want, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, your turn.
Right. Oh, Piper. All right, watch this. So we have no threat on the scale.
Okay.
All right, I have a threat because I am suspicious here. A lot of purples. I'm going to use my white.
Oh,
okay.
I got one.
Remove up to 2 dice from the threat track. Place them back in the bag. Okay. No, I don't need to. I don't need to now because there's not that many. And then I've got 3 purple, so I think I'm just moving. Move.
And then I would save the last one.
But I still have the blue here.
Use the blue one to move here and then save your purple because you're going to need to get over here because you need to go.
Got it.
Right?
Okay, yep. I'll use the blue that I had stored. Go 1, 2.
It stinks you pulled all those purples.
3.
But it's cool you can bank one, so.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
All right. So they are going to activate this turn.
Get him! You got a green!
I can do that. I think I'm going to.
Well,
so I'm going to use this white.
Okay.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't have. I'm just going to roll a green, and I have to roll a 6.
What else are you gonna do with it?
Not that. That gives me nothing. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move and get over to that search.
Let's move as fast as you can because they only move. If they roll a 1 or 2, they only move 2.
Right. So I'm gonna use. Oh, I need a green to jump this thing.
Yes. So you need a
And
green
I need
to
a
jump.
4 to jump over it.
And you need a green just to move down too. So.
And don't I need a green to search it?
Oh no, you need yellow.
Yellow, which I have.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and jump.
Okay. I can't boost you.
Oh, and it costs an extra die to get out. Because...
You go away from them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're...
Oh, wait, no. I think it's just... the green.
I think it's maybe because we haven't played in a week.
No, but it's a color die because, look, if they were in our space, I can't just use any die to move out. I have to use a green. Well, I have to use a green anyway. It's already difficult. So I'm going to use a green to traverse. Now, if I fail, I fall down. But I'm not going to fail. I might fail. So I'm going to have to re-roll that.
Now, could you have saved? Or you can't. As soon as you pull the white, you have to roll the white right away.
You do.
Okay.
You do. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna search. Search is yellow, right?
Yes.
I need a 4 to be successful.
You have +2s. You have 2 pluses.
How? Oh! Gain +1 to each yellow die rolled by this avatar.
You have a flashlight in the fedora, so.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing you're doing +1 for this, I think.
Yep.
Because this is a perception only.
Perfect. I got it.
Okay.
What do I find?
I don't know. Oh, it's a power up. This avatar becomes courageous.
Okay, so it's going to be a status effect. Courageous effect. You can store 1 attribute die on the status card. Any player can spend the die while spending dice on their turn.
Okay.
That's pretty helpful.
That's
if
really
the
helpful.
avatar would become fearful, instead of becoming fearful, remove this card. Okay.
Okay.
But I only have 1 blue die left, which I'm going to store on... I will store on here, so someone else can use it.
Yeah,
okay.
Why not?
Oh yeah, now the bad guys go.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll for the first one this time?
2!
2.
Doesn't mean because they're next to us anyway.
Venomous Sting. Lose 2, attacks 5. The target loses health from this attack. It loses an additional.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so that's really bad.
It cannot be Captain Continuum.
Well, it's going to be...
You think it'd be good, but...
It's going to be Piper, and then the other one might be Clink.
Okay, let's do it.
So Piper's going to go because I could actually defend this on a 5.
Yeah, okay.
Block.
Okay.
Helpful. And then the next one, don't roll a 2. 5. Alright, so this is 1 attack.
That's it. It happens.
Oh yeah, because no one has defense, so what?
I mean, I could use that blue, but blue doesn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, let's get rid of Clink.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get rid of him. What are you talking about?
Alright, dice go back in the bag, and down here.
Yeah, it's rough because now there's only 2 of them.
Right. So they're attacking right now.
Okay.
I think you melee punch one of them.
I have to. I have this.
Yeah.
Right? So I could do this.
And then the green's going to allow you to jump out.
Okay.
8. Good. You only needed a 6.
Right. Okay.
We'll get rid of this first guy. And they all have venom, right? Yeah, okay. You already have the venom. Good job. And now you're going to jump across?
Now I'm jump across!
Nice!
Although I don't know if I should. Okay.
Okay. End the turn.
End of turn.
Devour. 6,
Okay.
so it attacks. It's only 1... Oh, you don't have any dice stored.
No.
Well, you could use mine if you want to try and defend it.
It's not red. I don't know. It's you or Pipe, me or you.
Oh, let it be me, because I have 3.
You have 3.
I have 3 on me. Or do I
keep?
keep the 3 because if they do a double damage,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'll take it.
Do you want to use this for defense?
I might as well.
Sure.
Right?
Right, you can block it. Just like that.
All right. Cool. Good
Okay,
stuff.
courageous. That definitely helps. All right,
Okay.
so this goes back in.
Yep.
And paper. No, Captain. Captain's up.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even go yet.
Oh my goodness. All right, so now because you pulled 2,
Yeah.
we have to add another bad guy to the board.
Man. Okay.
Yeah, so he spawned, but he spawns at any spawn point. So he's going down here.
He could get up here though.
Yeah, he could.
Whereas if we put him here, he's definitely coming here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is what we got.
You didn't really get anything. Oh, you got the range gun at least.
Mm-hmm.
But you do need to get across.
It's +2. Can I shoot range? It says range weapon 2.
Yeah.
Can I shoot it in the same space?
Yeah, range, you can attack the same space.
Okay. So why don't... This is what I have left. I got a blue, green, and purple.
Okay.
I could roll that.
Yeah.
And hopefully destroy one of them.
And then just save the blue just for next turn.
Yeah, I'm going to give the blue to you. I'll boost you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to roll... Even though I get a +2...
+2 range. You don't get it for the die. What's the special thing on the gun do?
Yeah, if you roll any purple die when attacking with this, discard it. So maybe I just roll the green, I get a +2 on it. It's +2 range or +2 on my die?
It's +2 range. Because that's the whole point. It's a range weapon.
Range of
allowing
2.
you to go, yeah.
Really? I thought that was the bonus. Okay. Then what's this then?
That gives you +1 to your attack rolls.
Right, that's what I'm saying. What is this?
This is definitely helping you with range.
The Eradicator,
Actually,
I think it means to a green die. To green fight, to green shooting. Like to a ranged attack only. And then the Venom is to a melee attack.
I'll be able to figure this out.
Yeah.
They all have the plus.
I think it's just saying to a ranged attack. Like a taser's not range 4.
You're right. You're right. A taser is not range 4. It's
Combat bonus. Yeah. 3 is the range. This is the range.
Oh, do you have a range on that? Range weapon 2.
Yeah.
So you have 2 range +2 to your die.
Right. So I gotta roll a 4 with just this though.
And if you roll any purples, you discard it.
Right. But if I don't roll this, I just roll the 2 die.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah.
I can just... I'm
Don't
not going
use
to use
the
weapon.
weapon.
I'm going to roll these 2 as a range attack. Can you attack a range in the same spot?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Just need a 4. Good.
Cool.
Okay. Get out of here.
And I can boost something with the blue. I'm going to give you the blue boost.
Okay. Good. Monster
Can't
goes.
move.
Monster goes.
We're there.
Monster goes. Roll it up.
1.
Great. Moves 2.
Yep. 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
1, 2.
He's going to kill you.
Oh my god.
We roll for it. Roll for it. Is it you or me? Because he's going to kill somebody.
Oh, you know what? It should have done this to you because you can reroll die 3 times.
Oh.
I have no rerolls.
Okay. Give me it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to kill me.
No, right? It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So you need a
5.
5. Oh, you got it in the first go. You've got a lot of goes.
When can you use your abilities?
Why? What's your
My ability. Use this ability before rolling a tribute dice for Clink. If no purple dice are rolled, add 6. Can that only be on your turn?
No, before you roll a die.
Yeah, so it's like...
Boom, blocked.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. This is an attribute die.
So I'm going to add 6.
I guess. Why is this so tricky?
I mean, it cost me 3 to do that, as opposed
It's
to
an
trying to
automatic
re-roll.
pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Automatic
that.
pass.
We're saying it works.
Yeah, before you rolled.
Yeah.
We just reversed 2 things in that turn. Blame it on the rules.
These go back in there. Don't pull those black die. So now if you roll 1, that thing comes out. You pull a 1 out.
If I roll a 1, he's going to fight.
Let's just get one turn.
We just need to run.
Let's get one turn.
Right?
So you're a Piper right now.
Oh, okay. Who is hostile.
Give everyone those greens. Pull those greens out, buddy. Pull those greens out! Stop doing this to me. Just pull. Boom!
Alright. Where's Piper? Piper needs to jump.
Yeah.
So I need... Okay, so if I do this successfully, and then another one to move down, I'll encounter this space.
Okay.
And,
you gotta roll this first.
I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna store this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna store it.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm gonna store it. Okay.
This is worth knowing though. Like, when can you use it on my turn if I pull it out? You know what I'm saying? If I pull a one black die, can you use your ability on someone else's turn? So then, you know, with Piper, she removes the black die.
I'm gonna say yes.
But mine, choose a hostile enemy within, you know, space and then defeat it. That doesn't make sense to do on someone else's
Well, look at
turn.
this. Tough Talk. Use this ability during your perform action step. This is telling me when I to do this.
This one says use it before rolling a tribute dice.
Maybe I can use them anytime I want. Because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because, hey, I add the dice. Now I want to remove it.
Right.
So I'm going to keep the 3 dice on her.
Okay. We're going to play it as that.
We're going to play it. We're going to play it as that.
I think it makes sense then. The mine doesn't say when to use. It's just like, oh, you know, like it's a obliterate kind of thing.
He spawns, boom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down with it.
Okay. That's how we're going to play because it's fun that way.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to try and jump. And I'm going to roll these 2 dice because I need a 4.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to get over.
Get over. Good.
Woo! Okay.
Jumped over. Now I'm going to spend this green to move down.
Okay.
Because I have a ladder here.
Yep.
And that triggered number 3.
Your eye is drawn to the unmistakable dark stains of blood splatter on the dull alien surface. 63.5. You look up to see a pink flower alien. This thing right here.
I was just
that
there.
you had thought was just part of the background art.
That's what I thought.
Slowly open to reveal pixelated pollen darts aimed right at you.
Oh my goodness.
Whenever an avatar ends its turn on this space, lose 1 life.
Okay.
You had to go there. You had to go
Now
there.
here's the thing. I actually don't think I can store the white. I don't think I can store the right. I think I have to roll it right away.
Okay, then let's do it.
So I have to roll. I do get +1 to the die roll. So 4, which actually does help me.
Okay, cool.
I don't think I can store the white. Okay.
You got a
so
blue left.
I have a blue. I can move, but then I would go in the water, and I would take a wound in the water.
Because you don't have blue stored.
But I think I'm going to do that.
That is really rough.
Because I'm going to take a wound standing here. I'm just going to get 1 space closer down here. Because the next turn I could just leave.
How do you move down there? You use the blue dice to move down there.
Yeah, I'm going to use the blue dice to move down here. And I have no die. Then I start drowning and I lose the health.
Okay, okay.
Right? Now I got this consumable. Okay, there's no doors on this map, so dice don't matter. So I'm going to use the blue. I'm down here. I started drowning.
Okay.
I'm 1 space closer.
Okay.
That's it. Now I get to move on.
I have a feeling that we are supposed to go through our characters. Don't get attached to your characters. With only
Don't get attached to your characters.
But I really like
Don't get attached to your characters. You know what I'm looking up, right?
If you heal?
No. If I can use powers.
Oh, I know, right?
Right? It would be so great. You know, it's not going to tell us in this.
There's a few things with the game that I think
a few
that are difficult to understand. It would be nice if they came out with a video, you know, showing the rules.
And there's no official FAQs up for this yet.
It's still kind of new, though. It's only been a few months. I mean, I think 8 months. I've seen other people play this game, so I'm not really too sure. It's a fun game. I'm having a good time. It's just we have to stop a lot right now to make sure we're playing correctly. And this is why we replayed this. This is the second time playing this. We didn't get anywhere near as far as this. We only got 2 spaces in, but it's a struggle to understand what we're supposed to be doing with the rules and making sure we're doing it right.
Timing is not specified.
Okay.
The ability must be used during that avatar's perform action step.
Then why tell me? That's so weird.
So Clank could have done that because it said before you roll,
rolling.
But Piper can't.
Okay.
I can only do it during her step.
Just kind of not great.
Not great. All right.
I guess it is pretty cool because it's on your turn.
2, 3, 4.
On your turn, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm just a reporter. I cannot do it." You know.
Yeah. Okay.
You're dead because it ain't coming after Clank anymore.
Green comes back out. We need to get.
You are suspicious. Okay.
We need to get past an area. Well, I'm gonna. Oh.
You can't stop here.
I'm gonna put him here. Because it's still just one die to go down. You can jump and leave. Oh wait, we're hurt, aren't we? I only get 2 dice. I can't leave this area. I need a green to get out of here.
Well, I would need the same to get out.
You know? I don't have any powers either. Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna. That's a white.
Mm-hmm. Do it up.
Gotta use it. It gives me 1. And then I'm gonna store the blue because
You want to give her the blue?
Well, I'm gonna get attacked.
Oh.
I'm gonna use it, and I get 1 reroll to block damage.
Okay.
All right. Well, that turn sucked.
Yeah.
All right. So now they attack me. The first guy I'm looking for. What? I need a 3 or higher.
3
right?
or higher.
Okay. So it's 1 attack. I'll have him attack me. I'll use my defense. And I'm looking for a 5 to survive.
Cool.
Blocked.
Okay.
Next guy, looking for a 3 or more. Good. So 1 damage, I'll take it.
Okay.
So I'm down to 1 health.
Okay.
All these dice are gone now. Man. I did nothing on my turn.
I did a lot of... and we only have 1 Venom in the deck because we did kill him a couple times.
Yeah, there's only 1 Venom.
That's crappy. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is what I pulled out on Clank's turn.
Yeah, see, Piper should be able to get rid of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But nope.
And guess what? 3 of them adds another guy. That's where he's going.
Okay. So I need an extra die to get out, a green die to get out of there because of the monsters.
You need a green die to... Oh,
no,
this
I'm Clank.
is
I'm
Clank?
The robot, yeah.
Yeah, you need green die to get out. Or the purple.
The purple will go down, but I'm saying to get away from them, I don't need an extra die?
Nope, it just makes it
more
difficult.
I thought that's what you meant before.
Yep, so now you can go down and then spend the extra die to come over here and start drowning with me. Again, we're farther away.
Yeah, okay. Or do I try to give someone a die for defense?
Because they're just going to kill all 3 of us anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Do you keep a die? Oh no, I think...
Because they have to come after... They're going to kill you. And then make them come after me. One's going to kill you, probably.
Then give it to me because I've got 1 reroll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Because they're going to kill you. And then have them go after Captain Continuum.
Oh yeah, they are going to kill me no matter what.
But hopefully you can block 1.
Right.
And then Captain Continuum lives. That's the only thing.
Alright, you do the rolls. Devour number 3. Okay, on me. Reroll. Dead.
Okay.
Okay. So, what happens when somebody dies? I go to the morass.
What do you need?
I needed a 5.
Okay.
So we reveal a vital sign. Stable. Okay. Remove the avatar from play.
Okay.
Discard all avatar cards, all unused dice, any starting items listed on the card, and keep any status effects. Ooh, and keep any status effects or suspicion tokens on that avatar. Okay. Keep your insight. Reveal the next avatar card on that player's mat and add its standee to the morass section of the sideboard. So I become...
Avonay.
Right.
Okay.
Add 3 tokens, retrieve any starting items listed on her card. If any player's third avatar is sent, or if all are in the morass, we lose. At the beginning of the next player's turn, I spawn on any player's space. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so I'll get her out. But that was only the first attack.
Yeah. We can have 1 here, go 1 here, and we both would survive.
Okay. Okay, I like it. Why don't you roll and do... Oh. There's no rolling, right?
No, it's just, well, there is a rolling. Okay. So that
One wound, right?
One goes after, who attacked you? The purple. We'll say the green goes after here. And then hopefully this yellow also rolls a 1 or... Okay. So then we both take just 1. Okay. We have split the damage.
You know, and now they're not going to attack as much. I guess that's probably a benefit of having
more
guys on the board.
True. All right, so now it's my Captain Continuum. I pulled pretty good. Not great.
That's pretty good.
But I can't jump across.
They fall down. Right,
I would flip my status card. I don't know what it is.
But are you going to stand there?
Yeah, right, I guess. But how do I even fall down?
You're right. You need a green to get across. You can't move unless you go across, yeah.
Okay, I got 2 whites.
Rifle. Avatars that are not balanced cannot use... Oh, I am balanced. Okay. Wow, 4 range plus 2. That's pretty good.
Alright, so I have this left, a blue and 2 reds. I can give a blue to probably you for the water. You can probably move, and then hopefully you can get out.
Okay. It'd be great if I could go over here, maybe search, and still get out if I have enough dice.
Okay. True. You are not courageous anymore, are you? Or
I'm pretty sure I'm not courageous anymore.
Okay. Who do I give these other reds then to? Do I give you a red? To
Definitely you, right? You get +2.
Oh, true.
Or do you punch that guy?
I'm going to do this. No, because I want to be able to have, like you said, more
guys, and then just keep it for defense.
Yeah.
Piper? I would like to find maybe the inner child.
I'd like for you to pull out some stuff, yeah. Anything but blacks would be great.
Okay, right? One goes there.
You need a green to go across there, though.
Oh, is it? Green to go across, purple to come back over, a yellow for a search. What do I do when I get here? Do I have to leave this space?
An avatar in the blank space perform a move action to leave this map.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, when you end your turn, when that comes into play. Yeah, the blue. So.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I have enough dice to spend the 1 since you were gracious enough to give it to me. So I move here, so the 2 actually happens.
Okay. In the befouled water, something catches your eye. You find the body of a space explorer wearing a heavy spacesuit, corroded from being immersed for who knows how long. You can loot this suit by going to the entry 673, or you can investigate the suit. Loot it or suit it.
I'm not going to loot the suit.
Why not? You never know. It could be like...
But it caused this person's death. It was heavy.
Did it? Or
yeah.
Did they crash
up
here?
It's heavy. That's the whole point. That's why they... Right? If I have any heavy equipment, I drown in it. Or I lose it. I'm investigating it. I'm investigating it.
Okay, you investigate. You go to 674. The heavy space suit is covered in a slimy layer of crust. You smear some off the chest and notice it is a stylized design similar to your ship, the Bantam Angel. You also spot a nameplate and insignia, M. Mertz. Wasn't Martin's lifelong love interest named Miranda Mertz? The discovery disturbs you and you let the body go. Gain a key token.
Now, I think this is our second key token, right?
Yeah.
I didn't put the other key.
No, you didn't.
All right, so we got 2, right?
Okay.
3 gives us a clue.
Okay.
So I think that was the right move.
I hope so. I'm not going to read it, but I so want to know what that one was.
And now I'm going to search.
Okay.
So I need a 4, but I have 4 rerolls. Don't need it.
Okay.
Search it up.
It's a power-up. They're all power. It's all the same. It's all power-up. You're courageous.
Oh. I'm leaving. What is that going to do to me?
Well, you keep it. You keep it forever, I guess.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to spend the purple to move back. Then I'm going to spend the blue to move here.
You end your turn.
In my turn.
Okay.
And then I spend another blue to leave.
I guess you don't even I guess you don't, because it's like you perform a move action. So like you're still moving. You don't actually end your turn on the water space. So you wouldn't have to use the blue at the end of your turn because you're left. Right?
I have to spend a move action. I'm spending a move action.
I thought your blue was to
move to here.
Oh, to move there. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have to spend it.
Cool.
So I'm off. So
Woo!
one person has made it out.
Okay. Come on.
And now we don't have to go here.
No. However, now when she comes in, she could have spawned here if you stay there. Now she spawns back here.
I'm going to have her spawn there.
Right?
I'll keep Piper. I'll keep the blue so I don't drown. Right?
Yeah, I think so. It's just if we die...
That's going to suck.
Yeah,
right, so
I mean, we only have one life left.
Teleport here.
You're going to leave now.
I'm out.
Yeah, okay, that might have been okay.
1, 2.
Hey.
Oh, I drew way too many. 3. 4.
Okay.
Where's that light blue?
Oh, you searched this, right?
5. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So add this here. Now would have been a good time to get rid of it. I'm going to... Oh. I'm going to leave!
Okay. Give us some dice, man.
Everyone's got dice.
Can you give me a purple? Can I get rid of this?
No. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can give you a purple.
Right?
Okay.
Why don't you give me the purple for here?
Because she gets +2.
Yeah, but the purple, I need to jump over here.
Good point.
I only need to get
Good
one,
point.
two
You're
dice,
right. She just
dice.
spawned and then she's out.
Okay. Or do I keep the red to hopefully... I know what you're saying for defense. Then I gotta count, like... Then I have to count on getting a green... I need 2 greens.
1 black, and she dies.
Yeah, and they're all gonna gang up on her, so what's 1 die as defense?
Okay, I guess you're right.
Right?
Sure.
There's the inner child.
Goodness. I should have used this chick's power to remove...
There wasn't...
Yeah, there's only 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so that goes there. The inner child... Yeah, you roll that.
1.
Okay. He spawns back here at the suit. It's helpful, right? It gave us an actual clue card last time.
Okay. So I got a purple and a blue on Clank.
So you could move...
And I could get out.
Oh, you could get... Can you get to him?
What am I going to do with him?
It's going to give us a clue.
We think.
That's the
We had to do
point.
something, though. Remember last time
you had to do something.
Yeah, we had to roll. We had to beat that number. I have no dice to beat that number with. Like, we're trying... I'm just trying to get out of this place right now.
Right, or else we're just going to take damage and die.
Yeah, and I could do that. I can go 1, 2...
Leave.
And leave. So I can leave. Captain Continuum... It's been nice knowing you.
I think Piper's going to die too. They move 2 spaces. 1.
If we roll high, they only move 2. They move 3 if we roll high. We have to roll low.
And they're not... Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm leaving. Clank is out.
Get out.
Clank is out. So I'm going to spend the blue to come here, the purple to go here, and then this red that I had saved to
See,
get
that's
out.
the thing. Is it worth it to get out? Or is it worth it to get information?
I think when we're dying, as much like these 2 characters
now
are gonna die.
next-
If these 2 characters die, they're in the morass, and we have 3 characters and they were done.
No. If we're all in the morass at the same time.
Okay.
Or if someone goes through all their characters. Because the next stage, you're only going to have 1 health. You don't fill up your health.
Yeah.
So you're going to die in 1 hit anyway.
That's fine. The next stage might not be a combat zone. I mean, that first round, we didn't take any damage in that first page, right? We were learning, we were sneaking around. This is like...
I guess if they weren't attacking, because if you go here, you're going to die.
Yeah.
They're going to hit you. You're not even going to get a chance to do this, right?
Yeah.
These are the
need to
dice
die.
you have.
Yeah.
You would go 1, 2, you would have 1 die, but we don't know what that is.
And then I would
have
drown.
a red. And you would drown and die.
So it's like,
Okay.
I have to.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm leaving. I already left.
Okay. Oh, did we draw? No, I gotta draw one from the
Why?
guy coming out when he comes out.
Oh, okay, yeah, we did not.
Okay.
Good. Okay. There we
Attacking.
go. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
All right, so the first one is the purple here. Okay.
3.
So he moves. I'm gonna have him move to you.
Yeah.
And he
Now-
attacks.
Okay. Okay.
So you get +2. You don't get +2. 1.
Why do I get +2?
So it's not red. So re-rolls.
Oh, yes, I get a reroll. Good call.
Looking for a 5. Looking for... Nice. Okay,
Okay.
so that's 1. Okay. The green one, which is on you.
The hat that can't move?
That can't move.
It can't come after someone else?
Right.
It has to stay on.
The closest, yeah.
Oh, then it just kills me.
Oh, because you have no die. Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you die here. Harass, we draw another one of these. Critical, so we have to do the critical effect.
Okay, critical effect. A caution light comes on, bathing the whole area in a flashing yellow glow. An ancient lift door begins to rise, and behind it is a horrifying inner demon. Draw an ID from the ID stack. If the situation is hostile, add this ID to the encounter. Otherwise, place it in the threat track.
Draw an ID.
Add this ID to the next encounter on this page.
Okay.
Discard the ID if you leave the page. So it comes... if the situation is hostile, add it to the encounter.
Got it.
Otherwise, place it near the threat track.
Oh, okay, got it. So it's hostile. He's coming out right now.
We already know it's distrust.
We're supposed to shuffle these?
I thought so.
I don't know. They don't tell you in the rule book. Grief. It's grief.
Okay, so we know it's not grief. That's why I was wanting to know.
Where does he spawn? Oh, and he spawns up here. Oh my goodness. Alright, I don't think he attacks this round. Whoa. That's it. So he just comes out.
Wow, he's pretty cool. Okay. The last one then.
Yeah.
Well, we just roll for that, and we have the last guy. 4.
So he moves 2
3.
spaces. Oh, 3 spaces. So he can move to me. And he attacks, but I do have a block.
Okay.
So what is it, a 5, right?
Hmm.
Blocks.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool. Your captain perishes, and who do you have next?
Bridget, Star's Edge, of course. Undaunted,
What's wrong
choose
with
an
Bridget?
avatar and play. That avatar becomes courageous. That's pretty cool. It stinks because I'm getting her on her stage as we are leaving.
Oh, got it. Oh, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, but she's suspicious everywhere, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright.
She's a +1 purple. Okay.
So she's out here.
Can you hand me that
Yep.
deck so I can pull out the jump gun? That would have been super useful in this map.
Okay. Who was that? That was your robot's turn.
Yep.
So now Bridget's up.
Oh, really?
Spawns in.
She spawns in.
Right here. Get out.
Here, I'm going to leave you with a black die.
Good, because you needed a purple.
Why?
You need a purple or green to move out from his space.
Oh, okay. So that's that then.
Unless you can, I can't punch this thing for anything.
Yeah. I'm going to,
Give me a blue.
blue?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Oh, all this goes back in, right?
Are you serious? Well, I gotta redraw my dice then. It's only fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Did I give you that? Yes.
Yeah. Green or purple?
Lots of purples would be cool. Alright.
Got one purple. Okay. And a green. Good. So I'm gonna get out. Give me one of those.
I gave you the purple multifunctional. That. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let me roll my. Why do I have to roll? Then I have a yellow. I'm gonna keep the yellow.
Okay.
Peace out.
Good.
On my dice, I'm saving a yellow. I'm giving you the purple to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. Here
Just
you
in
go.
case I leave.
Yeah, you can go for that thing. I don't care.
Oh, I think I am.
I totally wouldn't, but.
No, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What'd you get? Oh, man. Wow, the jump gun is
I
a
don't
rocket
have
launcher.
I don't have. Oh, the jump on the rocket.
That's a rocket launcher from like TF2, you know? The rocket launcher. Oh, this is really cool. When moving this avatar, all colored lines are considered dotted white lines. Automatically pass any traverse skill. No dice required.
Oh, that's cool. We could have used her a little bit earlier. I'm going to that guy. I'm using green to move out.
You don't use a green. Use anything but green.
I have to use green. To move out.
You're not going to be able to get back in there. You're dead.
I'm not dead yet.
You're going to drown.
I've got 2 health.
Dude, you don't want to run around with 2 health.
I gotta do this thing. I gotta see what it does.
Okay. You're doing it?
I'm doing it.
Okay. You feel an urgent need to examine the suit's round, globe-style helmet. Half dreading what you'll find inside, you wipe away some of the foul crust that covers the glass, and are startled to see an auburn-haired woman who looks less disoriented or less deteriorated than you would have expected. Her eyelids suddenly flash open, revealing eyeless sockets, and her hands grab your arms.
Whoa!
You try to push away, but she pulls you closer.
Okay.
Her grip fierce, and her strength great. I can't read. This avatar becomes trapped. Reveal a clue card. Remove the inner child standing.
Okay, I just become trapped. Fine, but I get a clue card. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but not to die. You're not.
We have 3 lives to do this. There's only 4 more clue cards.
Oh gosh.
Because it's narrowing where we go next,
Yeah.
right? Plus, I think it's going to give us a totem, maybe. All right, clue card, pocket watch.
We already had the pocket watch, didn't we?
No, we had this hexagon star chart.
Okay.
Pocket watch. You must be accompanying a rabbit space to use this card. At the end of your turn, the party immediately travels to page 73. Is this a clue card? This is not a clue card. This is a clue card.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
You have a curious vision. Your fingers fly across the keyboard in a flurry, making a plastic chattering noise. The monitor reflects off of your glasses.
Oh, this is where we are! Come on!
A cup of cold coffee sits nearby neglected. The lights behind you shut off one by one until the apartment is dark, save for your screen. You don't notice she's gone to bed without saying goodnight. You need to beat the boss. Gain a totem card from the prepared totem deck.
Which is the pocket watch. Oh my gosh, it's the pocket watch!
The pocket watch! Yay! You must be accompanying space to use this card. At the end of your turn, immediately go to 73.
We do it right now then. We go to New Metro Cities, I guess, because it says New Metro City on it.
But I don't understand. This clue is telling us to go to Star's Edge. That's where we were.
It's telling you, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. Okay. Maybe it's telling us to go here because it's not. Did you draw any of these? Like
these are specific.
Okay.
I swear,
if we play this game through and we don't get it right.
You look around the old apartment for gain a totem from Pair Tech. Yeah, great. I have another totem that's going to bring us somewhere else. It's going to bring us to New Metro City.
We started in Durian.
Yeah.
Then we went to Star's Edge. Now Star's Edge is telling us to go to Metro City.
Well, it's only telling us to go to Metro City because this was the card I pulled from the clue deck.
Yeah. Well, no, because that made you pull a totem, and the totem is telling us to go to New Metro City. The clue deck is telling us where we should be going, I think, and the totem is leading us on this path so we don't just sit here.
Alright, well, I'm trapped at the moment. So I have to get the trap card.
But it's end of your turn.
I gotta see what this does. Your avatar cannot voluntarily move from its current space. Red strength skill test, difficulty 5. Reduce the difficulty by 1 for each other avatar in your space. Well, I have 3 red dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of it, just to be sure. 5. I got rid of it. I am no longer trapped, and I'm gonna use the pocket watch.
Okay, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the clues, these blue cards, are telling us where to go. And the totems are just kind of moving us forward. We're going to go to New Metro City because it's one of the places we think it could be. But this clue is telling us
It's here.
The clue is telling us here.
Right.
Now let's see what the first clue was. You look around the little apartment. It's furniture, hodgepodge, and hand-me-downs, budget-friendly items. A television sits on the wall, and looking into its black screen, you're surprised not to see your reflection. Behind you, you see your reflection of Miranda sitting on the old couch. You turn to look, but she is not there.
Right, we're trying to find Miranda, who's your
Dead
lost
body is
love.
here. So then do we not do the totem part? Because then this next one is telling us, really, the clue is this picture.
Yeah.
The Star's Edge.
Exactly.
So can we not do the totem?
Because all the totems allow us to go to another area, but we don't want to go to another area. I think it's here.
Right.
But now, when he spawned, it didn't say reveal a number, right? It just said reveal, because they said if it says to reveal a specific number and it's not in the deck, then you spawn the main guy. So, I think we should try and do...
I think we should keep going to the page. But, like, we don't have to do this.
Right.
Okay. I say we keep moving.
I'm gonna keep moving. I agree with you. I just spent all my...
You do have a purple left to not drown. But you just spent all your reds.
I did. Which I needed to.
I don't think you did because you have 4 rerolls.
You got 4 rerolls. Well, here it is. It's my turn again. Right now.
Okay. So draw some dice.
So I'm gonna go. But I think I still drown because it doesn't have to be blue.
Oh, I don't know. At the bottom, it's right here, water. Avatars in their turn when blue, without a blue dice stored on their card, lose 1. But it does the blue. Remember, purple is like everything. It only says certain things.
Okay.
I think you would be okay with a purple because it says purple is wild. You know?
So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you're good.
Right, I am good. Okay. Now I have 3 dice. I have to spend this.
Roll it.
Oops. Look at all these dice that are over here. Okay. Can I even get out?
Purple.
I can.
Yeah.
I can. Purple gets me out here. Then a blue moves me. And then a purple gets me out.
Okay.
Okay. So all of our characters are out.
2 deaths, but we're all out.
Let's see what happens.
All right. So now, once all avatars are not in the morass, they're not in the morass. Have exited this manner. Turn to the next page.
Okay. This is what we want to see.
Okay. We go from the drowning to the gauntlet.
What?
Return all dice except those stored on cards to the dice bag. The bookkeeper passes the bookmark to the player on the left. Read the following.
Okay.
You pull yourselves up from the liquid and onto a floor of smooth alien stonework. The fluid that runs off you is like water, but slightly more viscous. Viscous, yeah.
Okay.
I know. Remember me. Why are you doing this again? Someone asked. Are we sure you're supposed to be running through all these death traps? Star's Edge is all about one thing, says the fan. Finding alien artifacts, be they of historical, technological, or cultural importance, and bringing them back to Earth for prestige. How do we know when we've found an artifact? Another Comanauts asked. Oh, they're hard to miss. Goal. Fight your way to the exit. It's called the Gauntlet. I would assume so.
Okay.
Cover up this crap here. Place the avatars on the space. Okay. Place the clue tokens on the indicated spots where you're again using Traverse and Water. And we are using DangerBot 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, cool. So they reset.
DangerBot.
They're ridiculous.
Don't say that.
Oh, the danger bots. We fought these before.
Did these guys go back here?
Beats me.
Okay.
Right?
DangerBot 1, 2, 3. Special rules. Failed traverse roll. If an avatar falls into the traverse roll, it will fall into the platform space directly below. Moving the bottom line of most spaces now, it's just the same as before.
Okay.
Leaving an avatar on the gear spot, he performs a move action to leave this map. Once all avatars are not in the morass, have exited this matter, turn to the next page. So I guess we are at the right spot. We just got to keep turning to
maybe get to the end to find the right prime ID.
Right, and I think that's what you're trying to do is not trying to bounce everywhere because they're just telling you to go to blah, 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 blah. We're trying to get here and go through a couple of pages to get to the end.
To get to the end, right? So another ID can be spawned, which is randomly from here, like he just happens to be wandering.
And I think on the third or fourth page, fifth page, whatever it's going to say use this number.
Got it.
But I don't know then because
but it's so weird. If it says draw that number,
and it's not
in
there.
The deck, how does it know? How does the text on that book know that this is down here?
Ancient aliens. Are you ready?
Very confusing.
Whose turn is it? Move it to the
left.
left.
We're still going?
Yeah. What time is it? Maybe not. Maybe we stop here.
I think it makes sense to kind of stop here.
Okay.
Post this video. And have people give some feedback.
Yeah, please. The rules are ridiculous.
And just see if we're doing this correctly.
Yeah.
If our thought process is right, as in like we didn't screw up any of the rules. So we've got two totems.
I'm going to put these clues here.
Remember, it's flipped upside down.
Okay. So. Yeah, that's still good though.
No, I'm going to flip this upside down. So this to them is correct now.
Okay. Okay. So then we have pocket watch, and we have... So these are our two totems.
So that allows us to access two areas if we wanted to, but our clues are pointing us to a destination.
And I think it's Star's Edge. We both think that.
Yes, exactly.
But is this what we're supposed to be doing?
Right. Or do we get to... How does the prime ID come out?
I want to say let's keep playing and find out, but I don't want to get to the end and it's like we totally messed up. We flubbed up somewhere.
Right. Because the prime ID...
But I think we're doing right. Clues are telling us where to go.
Oh,
these totems allow us to go other places.
I think I get it.
Okay.
At the end, it's going to be the prime ID for this area.
Yes, which is always that one.
Which is written, it's always this one. That one could be the one on the bottom.
Hopefully is. Because that's where we're going.
Right.
Yeah. So if we went to 73 and it's New Adventure City, that one is grief or whatever, you know? So like we'd get to the last page of New Adventure City and we would look for grief. Crap, we did find it. That's not the right one. Because
where did we start? We started in Doron. So of course Doron at the end of that is going to say it's the one which we know is in there because we fought him first.
Right.
But in that stage of Doron, how could we have continued on? Wasn't it just...
Well, we did this.
Oh, we teleported.
We did this. I don't think you have to do that.
Right, you can continue the story, which is what we're doing here because we have got two clues.
Right.
We
fought distress. We fought... Today we just fought grief. Right. So we know it's not Dusty Gulch. We have not seen selfishness, right?
Well, that's the thing too. I think we kind of just lucked out by pulling this guy.
Okay.
Oh, but you're right.
It's another clue of who, because distress is always at Duron, grief is always at Dusty Gulch, as these cards say on the bottom here. So if we pull selfishness, if we pull him, we are on the wrong track.
I guess so. I guess that's it. You can either narrow it down by getting clues or narrow it down by pulling the prime ID and be like, I know he's not here.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird. I kind of like just the clue way, but
it's helping you because like people say this game is only really 5. It's only 5 locations.
Yeah.
So you could really have just 5 pages. And be like, oh, now we got to go back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You could do that. It's a quick game, I think.
Yeah. Plus, because you're right. How many?
We've gone through.
More do we have left?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. And plus, when you pull this, you pull here, which is giving you a piece of information
and cutting time. Whenever you view this guy, you're cutting time down because you're getting more information. So I think that's what it is.
It's
just
combination
more clues.
Of all of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. If you want, I can keep going.
No, I can't. I can't keep going.
We're not going to keep going.
No, we're not going to keep going.
All right, so let's post this.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too.
And then the next time we get together, we'll finish it up. And hopefully, we are on the right track.
Yes, I hope. If anyone else has played this, please let us know if we are on the right track. If we're doing something right, don't give us any hints of where we should be going. Kind of deal. But
is our thought process correct?
Right. Because it's cool the rules are vague, but yet is it good that they are vague? Like the rules of how do you store dice and roll dice, obviously that's not good. But I mean like and how to find...
Yeah, if I really have to piece it together using those 3 things, but tell us, be like, hey, this is how you can piece it together.
Yeah.
A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, thanks for bearing with us on that. I think we at least have the mechanisms of how monsters attack, move,
hopefully
how we die, we
remember
come back in. Yeah, hopefully we do remember that. And we're just doing everything correctly.
Right. And you're going on vacation.
I am.
So we won't be meeting again probably until after the end, the conclusion of Game of Thrones. Which is a big deal.
It will be the conclusion of.
It's a big deal.
Because we won't play that weekend.
Yeah.
Unless you come over.
You're a big fan. My wife and I are big fans.
Yes. Yes.
So it's exciting.
I guess so.
I don't want to talk too much about it, but it's exciting.
All right, maybe we'll talk that. Maybe we'll talk that in the beginning of the next episode. We might play some Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. Definitely leave us comments on this game. Have you had the same experience? Are we on the right track? Or just your plain thoughts of the game? Because I could share you some of mine. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.